welcome back to my channel. I'm sporting ghosts and purple stuff today. I'm loving it. I love anything ghosty and purple and Halloween. You're gonna make me a happy person, you know? I desperately need to get a tripod. I'm holding this by hand every time I make a video now, so that's why everything looks a little bit awkward, just so you know. Yeah, there's so much stuff I need to do, but I'm trying really hard to present a nice YouTube video for you so that you can, you know, like, listen and not wonder if I'm going to drop my video recorder. So, yeah. This is a redo, actually. I did it last night, but apparently I had my thumb over the camera the whole time I was holding... Oh, God. So, yeah, so half of the video showed, half of it did not, and I thought, you know, you guys deserve better than that, so I'm going to redo the whole thing. Basically, the video, the premise of it is, and also, by the way, welcome to my, room, welcome to my disastrous rainbow room currently. But again, you know, when you're as disabled as I am, it does make it for more adventures in life, and don't be in such a rush. I have learned those things very much when you're not as able-bodied as you used to be. So, yeah. Key points. So basically the idea of this show is, why are we listening to anybody telling us what rooms are designated for what? Okay, besides the bathroom, which obviously has the, the sink and the bathtub and specific things for that room. I get that, okay? Kitchen, same deal. I got it. It has an oven and all that, sure. But why is the living room designated the living room and the bedroom's the bedroom? I never understood that. So for me, in this particular situation, okay, our bedroom is quite small because I'm sitting in it. And you see the width of the room, I'm sure. See? It's not very wide. And basically where I'm sitting is where our double bed used to be. And a double bed is not really big enough for two people. Not really. You can do it for a little while, but after a time, you really just get tired of not having room to stretch out. So, I was having very, very, very problematic sleep patterns, and I couldn't stay awake. I was passing out. I was having, banging my head on things, and it was painful and, not fun. But, I eventually attributed it to, just, maybe it was the bed. So, and this was after going through all of the typical, you keep your room dark. You don't have caffeine before bed. You don't let any light in. You don't watch TV in the bedroom. You just sleep in the bedroom. That's all you do. All of the typical things. Take melatonin. Try other sleep aids. I did all of it, right? Nothing was working. And it was getting to the point where I was like, am I just meant to not sleep? So I moved out into the living room, and the sofa itself was not the greatest, to be honest. It was about, 20 years old, and it was rough. And neither one of us really liked it. It was just a matter of, we didn't really have the money to not like it or like it. It was just a thing. It existed in our house, and we sat on it, and, yeah, Because my wish list, oh my gosh. I mean, I have a sofa picked out in this one place. It's like purple velvet, and it's big enough so where you can crawl into the sofa. So that means that, like, I can crawl in and cuddle, and then Gaia could crawl in after me, and I could cuddle with her. And we wouldn't have to worry about falling off. And it was super looking, and it looked really comfortable, but I just don't have that kind of money. I have a lot of baskets online like that, but yeah. So we got rid of that sofa because eventually the back of it broke, and Guy was like, well, don't throw out the two main pillows on it, the bottom ones. I was like, okay, fair enough. Yeah, they're pretty good. I figured we could use them for something because I'm the crafty person. I will always look at something and think, can I use that for something else? Case in point, you see those two pieces of wood back there? I'm going to buy 2 hinges, I suppose, because that's what my dad used to call them. But there was just a hinge bracket, and it would just, you know, half and half. And what you did is you use a like a what was it, a power drill, and you drill your holes and you know screw it together, right? Well, after that, you can go ahead and you can apply all sorts of techniques to that wood right there. It doesn't have to be anything super like, I mean, hell, I could use a Dremel and drill patterns through the wood, a wood burner. You know, there's a number of things that I could do. I just have to make sure I take safety precautions. That's all. Because I could make a month out of that using wood burning and make it beautiful. I could. But it's having the space to do the crafting that I just don't have, and it's really, it kind of sucks, honestly. But getting back to the point, I cleared it all out, and we got rid of the sofa, and I'm sitting there with 2 bottom pillows, and I didn't know what to do because my bed had gone. But guys, like, well, you got the 2 pillows. I'm like, all right, so I just built on that, and basically I ended up with the 2 pillows. And I bought myself 2 flat Egyptian sheets. Or actually, they were the fitted ones, I think. Anyway, and I stuffed every blanket that we didn't use in there, layer by layer, carefully. And then I got some of those, what do you call them? Like, they're like little hooks or like little latches that you latch onto the bottom of the blanket to pull it tighter on both sides to hold it onto the bed. Well, I just did that and attached it to itself. And I essentially made a futon mattress. Not bad. I lay it on top of those 2 pillows. I stuck, I think another like a pillow roll down there, and I can stretch out as far as I want, and it's so comfortable. Oh my God. And it's just sofa pillows and blankets. It's unreal. But I do recommend it. Don't give up. And, well, what I would like to do, ultimately, because Gaia has moved her bed out there. Her bed is a air mattress, and believe it or not, it's actually really robust. I was surprised it lasted this long. But it's nice, and she has a big floofy place to lay down all on her own. She loves it. She's right next to me, so we can cuddle, and it's perfect, you know? Because anybody with fibromyalgia knows that you cannot really cuddle with fibro for very long before it gets really uncomfortable and painful. As much as we want to be close to people, we have limitations. I hate that, but it's just the truth. Now, I have found some Japanese floor beds, basically. It's like a bed you put on the floor, essentially. And I want to get 2 of those, and they're made for laying on the floor. And I'm always like paranoid about like any kind of mold or anything. So literally once a week, I go into the living room and I unstack my bed with my bed back and everything, but I do it, you know, and I stack it up really carefully. And then I will go into the living room and I just deep clean it. The carpet, the floor, the walls, everything. And when I'm done, I put down any kind of citrus essential oil. And I do that for a specific reason. I don't like bobs. I call them bobs because somebody said if you anthropomorphize spiders, they won't be as frightening. They lied. They're terrifying. I like bobs over there. Way, way, way over there. Away from me. I just don't like the way they move. I can't get around it. And I don't... Okay. You know how they say catch it in a cup and put a plate under it and then, you know, throw it outside. It sounds easy. It's not easy. Because my thing is, and I've seen this happen, so don't tell me it doesn't happen, but you try to throw the spider out, Mr. Bob, and he clings to whatever it is you're throwing him out of and then crawls up your arm. Fuck. No. No. So no. I'm not even going to give them an environment to even approach welcome. So I put, you know, the essential oil on the walls and on the floor. So you can imagine the room smells like a big orange bowl. It's awesome. It smells so good. And then, I lay everything back down. I put down a fresh sheet, and yeah, it's good for a week. And I'm so comfortable with this routine now. Eventually, I'd like to get like a little rug or something for my feet because the carpet is a little bit old in here. A little bit. I'd say since we've been here, plus the time we were told prior, you're looking at about 20 plus years on our carpet. So everything in here is rather old. But it still works. So my main thing is the dust. I want to get rid of the dust, but we'll see. But my question really is like, why does the living room have to be the living room and the bedroom have to be the bedroom? I mean, if it's a bigger room and you want the living room to be your bedroom, why not? I mean, usually there's more than one way into a house. And, people will adjust to whatever way you introduce them into the house. And if they don't like it and they're not living with you, who cares what they think? Who cares? It's your life. It's your home. It's your design. Or lack thereof, whatever. As long as you're happy and, it's clean and everybody that lives there is relatively happy with everything and we can talk, then that's the way a household should be. It's not necessarily everybody getting along, but it's people trying to get along and talking it out, whatever it is, and not being petty. That's a big thing. You have to be willing to talk and compromise. A lot of people aren't willing to do either, which I think is a huge problem in the world. And I'll probably bring that point up several times because in reality, it is a huge problem in this world. But personally, you should designate your rooms however you want. Really, I'm serious. And if people don't like it, that's their problem. As the great RuPaul said, if somebody has a problem with you, that's their problem. And you know what? That's true in anything in life. Unless you're, causing someone physical harm or you're doing something absolutely atrocious, if somebody has a problem with you, with the way you look, with the way you dress, with the way you, speak, with who you're marrying, with who you're having sex with, as long as they're of age, consenting, and fully, aware of what's going on, who cares what these people think? Just live life. Take your time, be a better person. With every breath you take, you should try to be a better person. I really believe that 100%. I mean, we are all here in life stumbling, making mistakes, and that's the way it is. It's how you get up, dust yourself off, and how you treat other people that will show who you really are and what you're truly capable of. We're all capable of making horrible mistakes, but how do you rebound from that? How do you come back from that? Remember that. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? When you're going to make a mistake, you're going to make a mistake. Everybody does. I make mistakes every day, and don't be so hard on yourself, okay? If I could give anybody any advice whatsoever, is that you really, as a person, you are too hard on yourself, okay? If you had parents like mine, they were already telling you horrible things you didn't need to know, and then your own guilt is adding to it. Even if it's just your voice, don't bully yourself, dude. Just, do your freaking best. If you've done your best, you can't do anything else. And if you didn't, and you didn't, then be a good person and go say, you know what, I did not do my best. I'm sorry. Can I try again? Or can I fix this? And I do want to say this so everybody hears me. There is nothing to be ashamed of in admitting that you've made a mistake and saying that you're sorry. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing. And I think people's egos stand in the way of that kind of progress, It's not hard to say I'm sorry. It's not hard to say, look, I screwed up. Will there be consequences? Yeah, but I have had a lot more respect for people that came to me and told me what they did and apologized for it than people that let me, get blindsided by the same information. Just do yourself a favor. Try to be a better person with every breath you take. You can do this. I promise. And, just keep in mind, it's your life. You design the house you want, okay? And, I mean, our bedroom, former, is going to be our new craft room, and it's just big enough. In our bedroom now, we have oodles of room. It's so great. So, live your life. Enjoy it. Okay? And, as always, there's a rainbow room all around you at all times, and you can always come and have a chat with someone here that will understand and will listen to you, because I'm not full of it. I want to be here to answer whatever questions you might have and try to be like a voice for the logical, for something positive in this world. Because if you want to find something negative, just turn on the TV, just walk out your door. I swear it's all there. There's better. There's much better out in the world than that. Why not be a good example of it? And I'm not saying be like a doormat. I'm not saying, be like passive. I'm saying just be smarter and try to remember you're not the only one on this planet, okay? Maybe I'm repeating myself at this point. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Please, if you like what I'm saying, just subscribe at the bottom, okay? And there's a little button there, and there's one right next to it that says subscribe, and then all. And if you could click on that one, I'd really appreciate it, okay? Because I got a bunch more ideas coming up, and yeah, I'm just going to put it out there and see what you guys think. Much love. Bye.